So is my screen visible? Yeah. Yes. So a very good afternoon to everyone. My name is Aashima Wadhwa, and I am the lead at GDSC lead at Galgotias University. So I did an internship in digital products school, and it is a Germany-based company, and it was removed due to the Russia-Ukraine situation that was like back then, 3 to 4 months ago. Apart from it, I have also been the part of Microsoft Engage program 2022, and I am an open source enthusiast, and I really love contributing to open source. That's all about my introduction. I guess I move forward with the event. So today we will be talking about how we can contribute to open source and earn money with it, along with it. So for me, open source is a great platform. Open source have helped me grow in that manner which I would have never imagined being in a tier 3 college. So if I, there is this one thing that I read that open source is for people and people rule it. And when the people rule it, like democracies, they bring amazing products. They bring amazing accomplishments and amazing results. So that's all. I feel open source for a tier 3 student is a blessing in disguise, and everyone who fails to have an internship must give it a shot, must try to contribute in that, and must try to take all the benefits from that platform. So if I talk about open source, what exactly it is for all the new audience, open source, as the name suggests, is a open platform where all the code is available, where all the code source is available for everyone to have a view at it. Like if I talk about these browsers like Tor, Chromium, and Mozilla, these are all open source, and anyone of us even can have a view of how there are like certain features and functionalities working in these big organizations. If I talk further, like there are several other organizations which you might have heard of, like Circuit was the Alice Foundation and the OPIA, and there are so many organizations out there which are very huge and which are making a big difference out there, and we can be a part of it while contributing to it. Um, Open source does not require coding skills, but it also helps you if you are into documentation or technical writing. You can also contribute to open source in that aspect. And one benefit which I feel of open source is it is not language. There is no language barrier over there. You can contribute in any language you want. You will find these various projects with this various languages. Sometimes I have not even heard of the name of the language, and I see that there is the project which is running, which is amazing, but on a language which I'm not aware of. So that it like that is open source. If I give few examples of few open source platforms, that would be GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket. You guys can make an account over there and start contributing to various organizations or various projects out there. So how can open source benefit you? I still remember when I was in my first year, and I had so many friends who were in these tier 1 colleges that I'll say like IIT and NITs. And one benefit of getting into these colleges is you get internship easily. They come and hire you in your college itself. But sometimes for a tier 3 student, it is very hard to grab that or find that one opportunity, or at least know how one can um, contribute to such a huge code base and how one can work as a developer. So I really feel open source is a substitute for internship. It can give you a real check how exactly real organizations work. You can connect with the mentors on different platforms like Discord, Slack, and there are various platforms where you can connect with them. Apart from it, there are these small organizations or project also where you can learn how you can write even hello world, the simple C++ or Java program, to these huge organization that we have all heard of, that is Linux, Mozilla, and whatnot. Right? So the learning aspect of open source is really huge, and one can really benefit from it in an amazing manner. So yeah, you can easily learn, teach, share, and build your experience while contributing to open source project. And apart from it, you can also earn a handsome amount to maybe through which you can just pay your fees, or maybe you can buy some gadgets to improve your work bandwidth. I will say that now. So in today's session, we will be discussing about these various open source like opportunities that are paid in that manner, and they do not differentiate between from which college you are or from which part of the world you are in, but they only see your skills and they are very fair about it. And these open source communities are really welcoming. They welcome you with open heart. They teach you, and just you can contribute to these organizations before the program begin, and then you can be the part of the program. So the first program today about which we will be talking is Google Summer of Code. It is a very popular program over here in North India. I'm not sure about South, but yeah, let's begin. So Google Summer of Code is also shortly known as GSOC. So GSOC is a session or is a program that runs globally. And there are so many contributors from all over the world who come together in a given period of time to contribute to these various organizations. They submit their proposal within a given timeline and contribute to these organizations in that given timeline too. And after the contributions and the proposal part is done, they wait for the result and still stay engaged in the organization. Once their proposal is selected, they are selected in the GSOC program, and then this is a full 3 month program where you contribute, 12-week program where you contribute to that organization, finishing up your project, and in the in return you get a stipend of $1,500. That is somewhat around, I guess, 1,20,000 in INR. I'm not sure. And apart from the amount, you get this immense learning experience, and you just get to know that how amazingly you can connect with people and how exactly you will be working after 4 years. All right. Okay. So for GSOC, we will add the website link where you can read more about the program, and I guess this PPT will be shared with you, and Supriya will take care of it. That how she can share these resources with you. Moving forward, Major League Hacking, which is also popularly known as MLH. So MLH is a official student hackathon league. It is a community, again, a community which welcome all type of thing which engineering students are involved in, I'll say. They sponsor various hackathons, they sponsor various events, and apart from it, they run this MLH program, which is again of 3 months. They have like two aspects of the program. The one which runs for 3 months, and it is a paid internship opportunity, and you guys connect. Yeah, like they connect you in the form of a group, and from there you take over a project and complete it in a given period of time. And again, there is a short program for the MLH, which is known as MLH prep program. It is a short term program. It don't have any stipend, but it gives you a great experience and increases your chances to get selected into the MLH 3 months program, and it gives you a gist that will you be able to manage the 3 months properly, and will you be able to play your part correctly over the other 3 months if you get selected. So MLH also have this huge application process. It runs throughout the year, and like there are these batches which run for MLH, and you can apply for these various batches. I guess there are 3 batches per year, and applications are open throughout the year. So they ask you for one project that you have made till now and few essays along with your resume and portfolio. And once you submit the application, within 15 to 20 days they reply you, and then you have this interview which is called technical interview, and then you get the result for the same program. Moving forward to the next opportunity, that is Hacktober Fest 2022, which is running right now. It is a, I'll say, celebration, not a program. So Hacktober Fest is a period of time that starts from 1st of October to 31st of October, and you can simply contribute to these ways of any organization on open source. And if you are able to get these 4 PR merged in any organization, you get these cool swags. So the purpose of this program is to attract beginners to contribute to these open source repositories and program. And apart from it, it is to ask mentors that they can help the beginners, to contribute. And apart from the contribution part, the swags really make you proud in the end of the day. I feel once you have done the 4 PRs, you register the PRs on the Hacktoberfest website, and then you can apply for your swags, and they receive you in 3 to 4 months, if I'm not wrong. Like there are these stickers and these t-shirts which you receive, and it is an amazing program. And if you want to be a part of open source, I suggest you that just give it a shot. Give Hacktoberfest a shot, and you'll really enjoy it. Moving forward to Google Season of Docs. Google Season of Docs is again an opportunity which is given by Google, and you can, like all the technical writers in the house who really want to contribute to open source, but they are comfortable in documentation and not in coding. They can just contribute to these various organizations that apply for Season of Docs. You can go to their website and have a look at the whole process, how it goes on, and on what basis it select. So each project receive 5,000 to 15,000 USD, and there are this the amount is breakable in some other manner. Like every organization have their own amount of technical writers. So if they are having 3 technical writers for 4 to 5 months, so the 15,000 USD will be divided in those 3 technical writers. So if you are a technical writer and you are really looking forward to document the code and help out the coders, because documentation is also necessary, you can definitely check this opportunity out. Moving forward, um, now I feel there is this one part which is resume, which is very important for internships to grab one. I still remember when I was in my first semester, I began my resume. Like I made it on Google Docs, and I had nothing to put in my experience section. I had nothing to put in the achievement section, and for the achievement for the achievement part, I wrote that I won a badminton competition. That was not really up to the mark. So everything have a beginning, and you need to upscale and up level it every time you do something. I still remember when I contributed to open source, I had something to write in the experience section. I wrote that how amazingly I have contributed to these organizations and how I have added value to these organizations. So open source really helped me to shapen up my resume and to showcase that I too have experience despite I have done any internship yet. And I would be a good fit because I learned it on my own. I learned how I can survive in any internship or work culture on my own. So there is this one program which is really, really, I'd say popular. That is STEP intern program. STEP is a student training engineering program, and it is also a Google internship opportunity. So STEP is a 12-week opportunity. Like again, every internship is usually from 3 to 6 months. So it is for 3 months. And what exactly happened? Google, I guess the applications would be open right now also. Google give opportunity to first and second year student. One can submit their resume and start preparing their data structure part for it, and other subjects like OS and networking and stuff like that. And once you are ready with the, I would say, data structure part, you will be good to go. So you get a direct opportunity to just interview at Google and just open gates for your future, for your career. Again, if I go a few tips about STEP, that would be: make sure your resume consists of the proper like your resume consists of the proper mentioned data structure profile where you practice. It should showcase that you are a good problem solver, and along with that, you are enthusiastic about uh, learning more things, and along with it, you have that level of skills with you. STEP is an amazing opportunity. The interviews are usually conducted in January and February, and the applications are open till, I guess, November end. All right. Guys, will you give me 1 minute? Thank you. All right. Sorry for the inconvenience. Moving forward. Apart from STEP, there is this one program which is Microsoft Engage, and yeah, again, Engage is a program which give these sophomore year students an opportunity to intern at Microsoft. Engage is a process which truly have a look at your development skills. So what happened last year? They gave you to build the clone of Microsoft Teams, and those who were able to build the exact clone of Microsoft Teams were given a direct internship offer at Microsoft without any interview or anything. You just had to submit your project, and apart from it, others who also were able to submit relevant projects who looked like the clone of Microsoft Teams were given interview opportunity, and after the interview, they were also given the opportunity to work at Microsoft. So all these companies provide with this amazing and handsome amount of stipend that I feel is fine for a student who is in second year or third year to buy a dream laptop, or to pay the fees, or to manage your own expenses when you're out from your away from your home at a luxury like luxury in a luxury style, in a luxury. So I feel when you are independent and when you are earning that amount of money, that helps you in an amazing manner. Apart from the money aspect, I feel it somewhere makes you confident about how you can manage your own finances. And when you are given this amount, you manage it in your own manner. You sometimes save it, and you sometimes spend it, and along with that, it makes you responsible in some manner, and the value it is adding to your resume is amazing and is to next level. Coming to the next program, which is Amazon Wow. Amazon Wow again is a program where women out there can apply, and they can give their test one online assessment, and after the online assessment they send you the interview links, and when you get the interview links, you interview. There is this one interview round, and once you clear it, you get a direct internship offer at Amazon, and sometimes they give you a full-time offer also through Amazon Wow program. And again, there is this one program which is JP Morgan Code for Good. JP Morgan Code for Good runs in these various standards, various methods. I'll say there sometimes there is a hackathons where you collaborate with other coders and you develop stuff on a given technology, and they help the non-profit organization in some manner, and sometimes they give you these real world problems which you solve for all the non-profits out there. Again, this program helps you to get an internship offer at JP Morgan, and it is a great program. And I feel this is for the junior year, that is the third year students. Going forward to the next program, and talking about it, it is LFX mentorship program. So LFX is program. Uh, this program is basically run by Linux Foundation, and this is a program which again help these developers to get started in the open source. They help the developers to get guidance, and again, it is a paid opportunity, somewhat similar to GSOC. One can apply and submit their proposals to the LFX website, and yeah, you'll be good to go. Once you get selected, you will be selected for the next 3 months, and you'll be working under that particular organization which selects you. Apart from it, I feel LFX also, if I'm not wrong, I think I'm not. Yeah, LFX also runs whole year, and you can apply for it in any cohort you want. Like there are 3 to 4 batches they have, and you can apply to any of it. And then there is this MAPAC's Global Link Research Internship. I guess Suraj, who is GDSC lead for VelTech, is a part of it, and yeah, this is a great opportunity for all those students who are planning to do their masters from abroad or from these universities which resides in Canada. It is again a 12-week research internship, and you need to submit one application. You need to choose some projects along with the recommendation letter. It is for the third year students, and after you are done with your internship, you can apply to these Canadian university. And I feel Suraj would be the best fit to tell you more about this program once he'll return back to college. So I don't think this is the end. I would really like to take your all questions, and then there are a few more things which I would love to talk about. So, do you guys have any questions? So, Priya, we can go for questions now.
Yeah, sure. So this is a Q&A session, guys. If you have any doubts, you can ask to her. Or you can like type in the chat box.
Yeah, any way you guys want. And I feel, guys, when you belong to this college, there is always a purpose that why you are pursuing this one degree, right? So these opportunities, they might look like the competition is huge. How will I begin and stuff like that? But trust me, once you begin, it is really easy to get into it and to be a part of it, and the amount of, I'll say, gratitude and stuff like that you get from it is amazing. Okay, so yeah, guys, we can go for the questions now.
So Rohit asked, the tax doesn't have Galgotias University name. Can you confirm once?
Yeah, we don't have any METAC scholars yet from Galgotias University, but you can find any of them on LinkedIn, and yeah, you'll be good. Yes, if I talk about the DPS is a digital DPS. The full form of DPS is Digital Product School. So, Digital Product School is an opportunity which again runs throughout the year, and you can simply apply to that program visiting their website. You just have to type digital products school and you have to apply. There are 6 tracks which you can apply, starting and beginning with software engineer. So I applied for software engineer one. They give you one task which you have to complete, and after the task, they take your interview, normal technical interview, and after the interview, you get this opportunity to work with them on a project for any startup or maybe sometimes for the Ministry of Munich. And yeah, this always changes time to time. And after that, you can just simply go there. There are 2 3 options they give you. Either you can go to Germany and you can just simply work from there. And if your college is not allowing or permitting you, you can always choose the remote option. And I guess the Indian timing and the Germany timing are great, and it won't bother you much because 12:30 p.m. Germany time is 12:30 p.m. Indian time. So this question was from Rajneesh Pandey. Rajneesh, yes, there are these various internships available in in first year in any year you can apply for that opportunity. Apart from the GSOC, I feel Microsoft Engage, Amazon Wow, and Google Step Intern are some opportunities for which you can apply in the second year. And if not that, you can always go for Linux Foundation one, which I like discussed in the PPT, or the Google Summer of Talk. So it is up to you what is your interest and what you really want to do. You can always check the PPT, which will be shared with you shortly after the event. And you can always connect with me or Supriya, and we'll always help you to get that internship. I meant our university is not eligible institute for that service for them. Rohit, I'll get back to you about this question maybe on LinkedIn or on WhatsApp. I suppose you're from Galgotias University and we can discuss your question over there. Can you share any good remote intern? If I talk about good remote internships, I feel GSOC and Digital Product School are great examples for it. You don't need to go anywhere and you can always contribute to it. Along with it, MLX is also a remote intern program where you can apply. And if you're not interested in any of these open source programs, what you can do is you can always go on LinkedIn job section. If not that, you can always go on Glassdoor, or you can always go on the platforms like AngelList and find opportunities over there. Sometimes you have to apply to 50 to 70 job opportunities, and it may sound a lot, but yeah, you always get some positive replies from 5 to 7 of them, and you reach to the interview round for 2 to 3 of them, and you are able to make in one for sure. It's just how much effort you are willing to put in that thing, in applying. And you know what, you should never self reject yourself. You should never feel that I'm not enough or I won't be able to do this. Just go for it, apply, and rest leave it on the time. The time will clear all your doubts. Guys, do any of you have any other questions, or we can discuss something else and make use of this time where we all have gathered to discuss about these career opportunities?
I have a doubt.
Yeah, Supriya.
So as you can see, LinkedIn is one of the mediums where we can find like various opportunities. So
Yeah.
how to effectively use LinkedIn, because sometimes we get lost in LinkedIn. You can see various people posting so much. You can see a lot of content there. So,
Yeah.
what's the best practice to reach a person?
Okay. So maybe I'll share my screen. I'll open up my LinkedIn and I'll tell you how I usually um, do stuff. Do how I usually find um, just yeah, how I usually find connection and how I usually build connection. So LinkedIn is a really powerful platform. It, in fact, about digital product school also, I got to know about it with the help of LinkedIn only. So if I go to my own profile over here, and if I go to the like connections, what I do is, for example, I want to apply for MetaX, all right. So what I do is I go for the MetaX thing. I'll search MetaX over here, and I'll just click on the company, and I'll go with the Google search. And I suggest you, Supriya, focus on one thing when you are doing or applying for the thing. All right. So after going for the metax, I'll go and search for people, and I'll see like there would be so many people who were a part of metax. All right. So what I do is I blindly send all of them connection request, and even if there are 20 or 30 in number, two or three will definitely accept my request, and then I just simply message them and wait for their reply. Sometimes you can also mail them. For example, Suraj, if I go to his profile, he must have see, he have given this, I am open for a chat, or the contact info, and you can always get the email of that person. You just can simply write a formal email to that person that you need guidance regarding this internship opportunity, which you were a part of, which that person were a part of, and you are willing to be a part of. So things can work out in this manner. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Any other doubts if any one of you is having, or any one of you have? Okay, I forgot there is also this one opportunity which is known as Smart India Hackathon (SIH), which happened recently only. And like I remember, there is this prize pool of 1 lakh for a team of 5 member, and it is a hackathon that runs in college level, and then it moves towards national level, and it have these various categories, and you can always take part in that also, and it will give you a really nice exposure, and you will be amazed by how things work in that. So yeah, SIH Smart India Hackathon is again a thing which you can apply for next year. Any of you having any other doubt?
No doubt.
Supriya, shall we end the meet there?
Yeah, sure. If you have anything you want to say to students of WellTech, any kind of suggestion, you can, and then we'll wrap it up.
My suggestion would be never self-reject. Never compare your bandwidth to any other person out there. Sometimes these platforms like LinkedIn and GitHub can be overwhelming when you are a beginner. But you should just focus on your progress and your journey, because everyone have different journeys and different destinations, and you never know your efforts will be taking you where and where not. So just never self-reject. Always and always do something. And especially all the women out there, I encourage you all to participate in these opportunities and change the situation of women in tech. Like, this is a time which we should utilize, and we should make some impact in the community.
Thank you, Ashima, for making this event successful, and
Thank you
congratulations to
so much,
your
Supriya, for having me.
Congratulations for your future achievements, and I hope you continue your journey. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Thank you. Bye,
So yeah,
guys.
thank you. So we'll wrap up the session. Bye. Thank you.